Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Stores Puerto Vallarta. This is the live stream tonight, Saturday, 7 p.m. Here in Puerto Vallarta local hour. How are you? Thank you very much for watching my YouTube, for all your support. We're gonna start this night with the news here with the heads up. What's going on here in Puerto Vallarta? Always we're going to begin with the weather. It's crazy the weather here in Puerto Vallarta. What's going on? Well, we have good weather, but it's changing a lot. Last week it was so hot. Now this week is like in the morning is cold for us, and during the day it's hot. Right now there is on sunset is begin the night is kind of fresh, and it was so cloudy all day today. So it seems like it's gonna rain, but it's not. It's so windy, a lot of wind, and it looks like now it's more clear in the sky, but we have some clouds, and seems like it's gonna rain, but it's not. It's more clear right now. The weather is crazy. We have temperatures in the morning in Celsius, 16 Celsius in the morning to almost 28 during the noon, and you can feel it like, I don't know, 32, 30 Celsius degrees in Puerto Vallarta. But the water on the beach is still cold for me. I can't swim again. Maybe I'm going to go to the beach tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be better uh, for staying on the beach because it's hot. If you stay on the on the sun, it's hot. Okay, but the weather is great. It's great for go to the beach. It's amazing. Let's start with the because I have here my notes. What's going on here in Puerto Vallarta? Well, first, the peso, our currency is getting stronger again. Remember, I've been told you about what's happened with our economy here in Mexico. It's getting stronger now, and now it's happened the exchange rate. If you want you exchange your dollars here, it's gonna be less money. If you wanna buy pesos, your dollar is worth in 17 pesos. $1 equal to 70 pesos. And that's the best exchange rate here in Puerto Vallarta. For Canadian dollar, if you want to buy pesos, your Canadian dollar worth 12.45 pesos. But like me, if I want to buy dollars for go to the US for vacation, visit my friends over there, it costs me 17.9 pesos, $1. And for the Canadian dollar is 30.49 pesos each dollar if I want to buy. That is the exchange rate here in Puerto Vallarta, not in all Mexico, it's in Puerto Vallarta. And I'm talking about the best exchange rate. Normally, Cibanco or Banco Azteca has the best exchange rate. For Mexican who has a bank account, or if you have um, your residency here, you can I think you can have now your bank account. If you have one on Banco Azteca, it's great because it's gonna give you or pay you more for your dollars if you want to exchange. They're gonna pay you more for your dollars, okay? Through the app or to the bank if you have an account. Okay. I'm gonna read your message. Uh, yes, the cartels are very active here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm sorry, it's RARA. Is What is your name? Like, because I just say R and A, and you are. I just reading your comment about the. I hear the office just north to the airport is easy to use and gets to. Bad news all over. Says cartel is very active there now. Ah, Rusty. Okay, thank you, Rusty. Cartels. Well, there is news about the cartels here in Mexico. If you want the whole news, I'm going to give you that news because I'm doing that video the next week. Yes, there is big news, heads up about what's going on. And this is with the news is cartels and timeshare. I'm gonna give you this sneak peek for you if you are here watching this live stream here. But this information, I'm gonna give you information next week. But for a sponsor, I'm gonna give you the whole information because it's very sensitive information. Yes, there is a lot of activity here. Puerto Vallarta is still safe, okay? But it's like remember the news that I give you about four condos shutting down because don't follow the regulation or the restrictions. That's kind of is happening here with the timeshare in Puerto Vallarta. But it's more like with the U.S. Treasury Department, something like that. It's not something like the authorities here in Mexico. It's more that the Treasury Department in U.S. is doing something about that. Our authorities are doing nothing. So yeah, but you have right. You have right. Let me tell you more thing about what is going on with the exchange rate, and we have a strong peso, a strong currency here in Mexico. A lot of people is telling me like or I'm reading a lot of blogs, a lot of news here in Mexico. People say that it's still a good exchange rate. People like it, Mexico, to came here on vacation or to retire here, but things has happened here in Puerto Vallarta. Like people is gonna pay more because November, December exchange rate was very good for Americans or Canadians. The exchange rate was for the American dollar was around 20 pesos, 21 pesos. Now we're talking about 17, 18. It's around 3, 4 pesos difference. And this is has to be or has to or is about the people working here is with a less tip because the dollar is worth less. And another thing, and I think most where is impact more, or you can see more the impact of the peso getting strong here in Puerto Vallarta is when you buy a house. Yes, because if they tell you it's 400,000 worth it this property, now it's worth more. You need to pay more, because the dollar is worth it less. So that's what's going on here, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So buying here right now in Puerto Vallarta, like it's better of time. You need to buy right away because we think that American dollar is going maybe at the end of this year is going to touch $15. I mean 15 pesos per $1. That's gonna be huge difference versus on December. So if you are thinking to buy a property in Puerto Vallarta, buy it now. This is the time. Later could be worth much more. And for Canadians, in December was 15, 16 the exchange rate. Now it's touching 12. pesos per Canadian dollar. That's big. That's a huge difference that was going on. And for Canadian dollar, maybe it's going back to 10 pesos, the exchange rate, maybe at the end of the year, maybe, I don't know. But it's gonna be more expensive, and Puerto Vallarta is pricey, it's getting pricey. I received a customers today, and they let me know that it was so difficult to find a property to rent, and with a good price, an average price, because now people is now renting the property not for long term, only for maximum 1 month, vacational rent, no long term. They are aware of this situation, and they are renting every year more expensive. Puerto Vallarta has become pricey right now. Check this out. If you're going to retire here in Mexico, start to act now. In the next week, I have great idea of videos, because a lot of people is asking me how to get the residency, or how to buy here in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. And there is a lot of information that I have for you, especially if you are living in Mexico and your parents are Mexicans. You can skip a lot of procedures, and you can save a lot of money if you become the Mexican citizenship. It's gonna be very easy for you to buy a house here, and if you have all the cons to be American with your credits and your dollar, and none of the cons to be a Mexican, all the pros to be a Mexican. It's gonna be easy for you to buy a house if you have a Mexican citizenship. I'm not talking about people who is American. I'm talking about people who is living over there, and their parents go to the U.S. long time ago, and you are only American. But if your parents are Mexican, you are automatically Mexican. So if you want to retire here in Mexico in that situation, maybe it's gonna be easier for you. You're gonna save a lot of money. So next week I'm gonna give you more information about that. Okay. Let's continue. Yes, people is suffering now because the less, the dollar worth less, so they can buy less things. It still is a good exchange rate. Okay. Okay, Rusty said Mexican president said a few months ago he expected it to settle around 20 next few years. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could be. I don't know. But it's what's happening right now. Don't forget to like the video for more people can watch this video, okay? What else? Okay. There is another news here in Puerto Vallarta. When you visit Puerto Vallarta in the area of the Malecon, more specifically on the Los Arcos, um, close to the Plaza de Armas, or from Abasolo Street to Los Arcos, it will be from today, starting today, free Wi-Fi. Okay, free Wi-Fi for everybody. But let me tell you, hola, Bob, saludos, saludos. Let me drink some water. I need it. Thank you for watching me, Bob. Thank you. I'm glad to help you every time, always. Uh, there will be Wi-Fi for you guys on the Malecon now, starting today. But the thing is, free Wi-Fi, the public Wi-Fi normally is dangerous. You don't know who is on that network. It could be dangerous. They could be have access to your devices, smartphone or whatever, computer, iPads, tablets, wherever you connect it on free Wi-Fi. So be careful about that. Think twice. I don't get connect on the free Wi-Fi's on the airports or whatever. No, I don't trust in Wi-Fi connection. But that's the new here in Puerto Vallarta, the Malecon. Free Wi-Fi. Great. Thank you very much for subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for support everybody here in Puerto Vallarta. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Bob. And that's what's going on here in Puerto Vallarta. That's the big news. I'm going to tell you more about what's going on here in Mexico. Bob is saying, I went to Cancun 2 years ago. You motivated me to travel. Thing. That's awesome. That's awesome. When you go to Puerto Vallarta, came to Puerto Vallarta, come here. Hey Pat, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to. I'm glad to help you, everybody. The my main goal is that you have a lot of information about Puerto Vallarta and you have a nice vacation here. Enjoy the town. Recommend to your friends to come here, and I always give useful information for you guys. Thank you very much. Hola, Jose Luis. How are you? Long time no see you, man. Where are you? Remember, if you want to support me, guys, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click to all the notifications so you can watch all my videos. And or if you want to sponsor me at least 1 month, you can cancel anytime. Just click on the join button. Or if you want to keep donation, that is great. Whatever you want to, or share my videos, that will be awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. Uh, what else? The airport right now, like in these days, it's crazy, full of people. There is a lot of people in the airport. Last year, the I think was since COVID, we have more than 7,000,000,000 flights, something like that. It's so amazing. There's a lot of people traveling to Puerto Vallarta. Bob is saying, I want to go to PB, but Chichen Itza is calling me, so I went to go see the big castillo. Okay, yeah, great. Also, that's a good idea to go to Chichen Itza. Yeah, it's great. Great, awesome. Yeah, Cancun is amazing. It's so amazing the beaches over there. Okay, Jose Luis, just relax. Don't stressful. Don't work so much. Enjoy it. Yeah, a lot of my customers, Bob is saying, didn't want to come back to the state. A lot of my customers tell me the same when we offer um, um, to take back to the airport with transportation. I say, don't go. I have work for you. I can offer you a job here. Yeah, Mexico is nice. It's amazing. Sí, es muy bonito. It's so sad that some parts of Mexico, some states are dangerous. Right now, part of sometimes Cancun could be dangerous, gunfire sometimes. Part of Tamaulipas to Michoacan is dangerous. It's so sad because Michoacan is one of the most beautiful states, Mexico. It has beach, has colonial cities, has mountains, very unique culture, tribes over there, natives. Michoacan is one of the best states in all Mexico to visit. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing, Cancun. Yeah, Jose Luis, yeah, you have right. We just, well, we don't, but The people who make the new highway, it's a toll road. Just open it in these days. I think yesterday opened it, just open it, but just a part of the new highway to Guadalajara. Not all, it's not 100% open, but it's great. Keep all this part of Sayulita, San Pancho, this highway. I went with customer I think was last Friday to Sayulita, and I saw it's amazing. And but the bad news is so expensive, around almost 400 pesos to travel 40 kilometers of new highway. The toll road is so expensive and is dangerous right now. A lot of drivers report some parts so dangerous because it's not all done, it's not yet finished, and so part some dangerous. Some they have some problems with their cars. Some glasses crashed because there is a lot of we call grava. I don't know. Help me, Jose Luis. How will you call this? When it's a lot of little stones on the highway, and it's so dangerous right now. Okay. Okay. Nice, Bob Bob. It's amazing. Yeah. The Mayans. Yeah. People from Cancun. Oh, amazing. Great. Hope to see you soon in Vallarta too. Yeah. Awesome. And yes, and it's dangerous. It's expensive. You need to go carefully in the new highway. Remember, it's toll road. I think it's not worth it to pay 400 pesos for that trim. It's too short. It's better to use the normal or the regular highway. I'm not very. I'm using the part from Compostela to Tequila or to Guadalajara, and it's okay. It's nice. It's so wide open. It's big, but it's not worth it. It takes you the same hours, 2 hours to get to Tequila from Compostela, that normal highway. So no, it's not worth it for me. And another highway, the normal highway from Compostela to Guadalajara, take you for a lot of nice towns. The Tequila tour route, you can pass through part of the Seburuco volcano with a lot of volcano stone that change the scenarios. Looks like alien scenario. It's so amazing. And if you go to the toll road, you're gonna skip all that scenarios, and it's not worth it. Well, for me, it's not worth it. Um, but everybody has opinion, and you're free to go in the new toll road or in the old road. It's okay. Yes, gravel. It's a lot of gravel over there. Hey, Carl, how are you? How are you, friend? Everything here is okay. We're gonna have a little party later with my family. My sister-in-law is her birthday, so we're gonna celebrate with some carne asada and some tequila, obviously, and some beers. But I don't drink too much, so because I'm gonna be ready for tomorrow to the beach. We're going to the Playa Esmeralda Beach, one of the best beaches here in Puerto Vallarta, to the south. It's the south shore of Puerto Vallarta. So I'm going with the family, my kids and my wife, honey. Everything is nice. Thank you, Carl, for asking. Thank you very much. And well, that's the news. Well, one is the new highway is done here in Puerto Vallarta. They say they're gonna take you around 3 hours and 30 minutes to get to Guadalajara from Puerto Vallarta. I don't believe in that. But I don't know if you can skip, but it's almost 30 minutes or 40 minutes to leave Puerto Vallarta. And I'm talking about to enter to part of the La Cruz de Guanacaste from like my house or the downtown is very close to the downtown to La Cruz take you sometimes 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And if it's a lot of traffic, forget it. It's going to take you more time. That's why I don't believe that it's going to take 3 hours, 3 minutes. I don't know. Maybe. We're going to try to do that. Hola, Carl is asking, do you have favorite restaurant in Bucerias? Yes, Fat Boys. Fat Boys is my favorite restaurant for seafood. But there is another one. If you are tired of the seafood or you want to try something different, go to La Quinta de Francesco. I'm going to write that restaurant, La Quinta di Francesco. That's Italian food. La Quinta de Francesco is Italian food. It's nice. The food is amazing. They have their own bread that is great. Francesco was my neighborhood here in Puerto Vallarta. And time ago, they moved to Bucerias, and it's on the street that goes to this hotel, the Cameron Hotel. Is right away. An awesome restaurant. It's only I think it's only lunch and dinner, more dinner. I think so. Yeah, and it's great option for restaurant too. Another Mexican restaurant. I don't know the name, but there is another restaurant close to. It's very close to Buceria, like 4 blocks away, 5 blocks away from the Cameron Hotel. It's a Mexican restaurant. I just forget the name, but let me looking for you. Looking for you. This restaurant is amazing, and it's Mexican food. It's tasty, it's cheap, and it's nice. Uh, okay. Playa Bucerías. Okay, it's right here. La Cocina de Jorge. That restaurant is amazing. I'm gonna put you here the name. It's only for lunch. La Cocina de Jorge is authentic Mexican food. Highly recommend on Bucerias. I'm talking about you're gonna have real and authentic Mexican food. It's not seafood. It's like normal food that we have the Mexican here. Rice, bean, chile con carne, chile relleno, flautas, mole. So tasty every day. I don't know, like it's only if you want to if you're tired of the nachos, if you are tired of burritos, fajitas, try La Cocina de Jorge in Bucerías. I'm gonna share you even the link on the map. La Cocina de Jorge is over there, and I'm going to share with you La Quinta di Francesco. It worth it. It worth it. Let me check. Okay, real the camera. Okay. La Quinta de Francesco is Italian. Is great food too. This the last link is for La Quinta de Francesco. Oops, it's too much. Let me check what's going on. Okay. The last link is La Quinta de Francesco. If you want to have a nice Italian food in Bucerias, This is a great place. That's my three favorite places. Fat Boys, seafood. Mexican is La Cocina de Jorge, and Italian is with La Quinta di Francesco. Okay, go over there. Nice Italian seafood over there. Okay, yeah, that's a good recommendation for you guys, for everybody who wants to go to Bucerias. You can go over there, and that's great. You can watch the schedule of each restaurant, and it's amazing. But I always try those restaurants more La Cocina de Jorge because it's Mexican, obviously, so cheap. I'm talking about you're gonna pay for the whole meal, including a little soap, uh, flavored water, fruit water, and the main dish and little dessert for around $5. $5. The best food you're gonna find ever here in Puerto Vallarta. $5. Yes. Unbelievable. And it's so tasty. You want to support the locals over there, go with La Cocina de Jorge, but it's for lunch. Skip the fancy, nice restaurant once in a while and go to a Mexican restaurant. There is another place on the downtown in Bucerias, but it's only next to the market, the little market in Bucerias. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Let me show you the link. Okay. Restaurant. No, no, este no es. I'll try to find the. Okay. Condominios. No. Bucería Center. Okay, I got it. I got it. Here, La Cocina, Cocina Doña Lupe. There's another great place. I'm going to show you to share the link with you guys. Cocina, cocina, cocina means kitchen or to cook, cocinar. Cocina Doña Lupe. This is Mexican. It's tasty too. It's Mexican. In the downtown, cheap prices. If you want to skip like fancy restaurants and try a nice meal, Mexican and authentic lunch, this is your place. Huge portion, I mean huge. It's like for me, like a fat boy like me. We always go over there because it's only $5 per meal. It's so cheap. Even for me, it's affordable to buy outside. It's so affordable and it's very tasty. It is very tasty. What is that? Okay. Ah, Rusty, thank you for being my sponsor. Thank you very much. That's awesome. We have a new member. Rusty, welcome to fans. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. New member, new sponsor. You can watch more exclusive videos, okay, right away. There's more videos on the sponsor, the part of, for the membership. Start to watching those videos if you don't, or if I think it's your first time, right? So start to watching those videos. There's more information for you. Thank you very much for your support, Rusty. Okay, continue. Bucerias has a lot of restaurants, but I tried these restaurants before, and that is amazing restaurant. Try it over there. La Cruz, I recommend if you go to La Cruz, I recommend to go with Cuquita. Cuquita has a little restaurant outside of her house, and made one of the best ceviche that I tried ever in my whole life. I swear, it's amazing. It's amazing that ceviche. Even in the best restaurant, I've never tried this like this ceviche. The secret, because the fish is fresh. Her dad is a fisherman, so yeah, it's totally different. The flavors so fresh. It's amazing. It's amazing. And they have Cuquita has a little store in the corner in the main street of La Cruz de Guanacaste, and you can have every kind of beverage or dessert. But the ceviche is amazing over there. Try it one day. If you need more information about that, don't hesitate. Email me, and I can give you more information about those places. Sayulita right now, if I can recommend, is Si Senor restaurant is one of the best restaurants over there. And there is other places like Don Pedro's, and there is one lady selling Mexican food for everybody, very cheap, and it's amazing. It's not a restaurant; it's like a street food, but it's normal food. It's amazing. It's $5 to water, and the main dish is it's crazy. It's crazy the flavor. I mean, the most simple cuisine or kitchen or street food sometimes is the best food. Sometimes you pay a lot of money for four shrimp tacos in a fancy restaurant, and you can find that for the same price of one dish on those fancy restaurants, you can eat with all your family outside. Yeah, you need to explore Puerto Vallarta when you arrive here. You need to explore. It's not worth it to stay in the hotels all the time. So yeah, okay. Well, um, that's all for now, my friends. Thank you very much. Don't forget that next week I'm gonna give you more information about what's going on with the cartels here in Puerto Vallarta and timeshare. Okay, big news here, heads up for the next week. Exclusively first for my sponsor. You will see more information first for my sponsor, then for my subscribers. Okay, but don't worry, it's gonna be a 1 day difference. Okay, so if you want to sponsor me, you can watch more exclusively news about Puerto Vallarta. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody, for staying here. Pat, thank you very much. Jose Luis, Rusty, thank you very much for your sponsor. Thank you very much, Cole. Bob Pop, thank you very much. Canadian, I don't see you first. How are you? Thank you very much for staying here. Anita, thank you very much for watching my videos, for all your support. See you next time. Have a great night. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.